Guys, welcome back. Hope you're all doing very well. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys for 879 subscribers as a recording of this YouTube video. I really much appreciate it, and remember that if you do enjoy the content, hit the sub button to help reach a 1k goal. Also, a very quick shout out to these individuals who are my most recent subscribers. Thank you very much for hitting that button and continuing to support my channel. So this week in Bleach Brave Souls, we need to first of all check the character summons, of course, because that is where we're going to see most of our details. Okay, so we don't have any really new pulls. It's the movie pull, the one I told you guys not to pull on. If I do sound a little bit confused or all over the place, it is currently nearly midnight on a Sunday, so that is maybe why. And I woke up very early this morning. But anyways, so this one I told you guys about, but we'll go through it. Of course, it's in, so I need to. This one is in until the 17th, so about the time that you guys watch this, you will have two days left to actually get them. They are actually, this banner is very, very good. Like I said, all of these characters in the banner is actually really good, except for 2 or 3 of them that's a little bit older, but still nice to have. Then we have the anniversary highlight summons. Now, this one is something that I need to go into, because apparently there's some units in here that may be worth it. But first, we do have a free pull. So let's pull on that. Then I want to quickly check the newsletter as well. Okay, so free pull did absolutely nothing for me. What a absolute joke, as usual. Okay, so I just want to check the newsletter real quick. I'm not sure if the mid-month banner has been announced. I have not actually checked it out at all. Bleach Brave Souls, second, okay, 10th anniversary, okay, collaboration campaign, special anniversary event. Okay, so yeah, here's 2 new units. They will be coming in on the 17th. Okay, so these will be dropping, like I said, on the 17th. Now, I'm not going to be making a video on that day, of course. I'm going to be covering them on next week's, by the time you guys watching this, next week's video. So let's just quickly check them. I hate the artwork that they're doing these days. I don't know what it is with this. It's the same with like Rongiku, and who was the other one in that pool. I can't remember who the other one was. Rongiku and somebody else. I can't remember exactly. I think it was Nell, maybe. But yeah, so these new artwork, I don't know. It looks weird, man. Okay, so just a quick scan of it. Rukia is going to be a NAD. She's also, okay, so it's 2 NAD units. And then for the fillers, okay. This banner is very bad already. I can already tell you that. Okay, so mid-month banner, just a quick summary on it, because I can't cover it when it comes out. This Tia Halibel is just a coin runner, and that's about it. She's not phenomenal in any which way or form. She is just a potion unit. Virukam, potion unit. Toshiro, Guild Quest bot. I'm unsure of her. This Ukiura is decent, however, power these days are extremely contested, so, you know, he's a very good unit, don't get me wrong, and probably, I would say, probably the second best, in my opinion, second best Ukiura unit we have in the game. I still prefer the Hogyoku infused Ukiura on speed, with the vortex and everything. So that is it in terms of that guy. He is just a Guild Quest unit, another potion unit, but she is extremely powerful. Like, she's ridiculously powerful. And then we have her, which I think is a crystal unit. I'm not sure exactly, but this pool does not look great. And then both of them, of course, are NAD units, so I'm assuming I'm going to go with a worst case scenario. They are going to be Guild Quest bots. So Orihime on speed, NAD unit, no affiliation, killer plus. Soul trait, damage taken reduction, minus 20%. Okay, that's fine. I can already see where it's going. Sprinter plus 1, sharpshooter. Okay, so she's a ranged NAD, long reach 20%. She has enemy defeated bonus for the whole team. Special move damage 20%, and then on 40 kills, damage to status element affected enemies 20%. I don't know if she has any status elements. We'll see in a second, probably. Her EX skill is Bruiser, 30%, which is nice. Obtainable skills: Bruiser 70%, Enhancer, Poise, Healer, Medic, Strong Attack, Recharge time minus 12%, Freeze duration minus 200%, Booster, Killer Effect 30%, 50% in Guild Quest, Ranged, Damage 10%, 50% in Guild Quest, Flurry plus 2, plus 3 in Guild Quest. So we actually have to need to play with her to see how good she is, due to the fact that she is a little bit tricky to actually gauge just straight off of her cards. So yeah, it's another Guild Quest bot thing. I hate it. So a first strong attack has a minor boost. First strong attack is a heal, barrier and heal on her special move. And she has Lacerate plus on all the attacks except for strong attack 1 and 3. Okay, so yeah, she's a Guild Quest bot. Now, let's quickly check at Rukia. We just had a Rukia with the 10th anniversary. Excuse me, I just need to pause for a second. So Rukia is also a NAD, and she's a Human Killer plus. Normal attack damage, 35% as a soul trait. She is a melee NAD because she has some Marauder on. 1 second, sorry, apologies. Okay, so her innate skill sprint plus 1. Marauder, dodge human damage 50%. So yes, she's 100% going to be a guild boss. No, not guild boss. Guild quest character. Defeat 15 enemies for a melee damage increase of 20%. Defeat 30 for bruiser 30%. And defeat 40 for team party damage to status ailment affected enemies 20%. Her EX move is team party normal attack damage 20%. Attainable skills, long reach 20%, which is very nice on a melee NAD. Bruiser 80%, flurry plus 2, enhancer, poise, healer, medic, strong attack recharge time minus 12%, multi-barrier plus 2, paralysis duration minus 200%, and booster. So overall, like I said, yeah, it's another one of those. I don't think she's gonna be good. I think Orihime is gonna be better than her, even for normal gameplay. But we'll see. I don't know what they're doing with these characters, man. It feels like they really ran out of ideas when it comes to these units. Like, seriously, it's beyond astonishing how badly they can do these days. But yeah, so let us check the movie cycle summons real quick. I have gone over the Burn the Witch banner before. I'm not going to go over it again. Let's quickly check the movie cycle summons. Now, like I said, these units are relatively rare. They do not pop up often, and when they do, you know, it's a small window really. However, and these guys are not worth pulling for if you're gonna use them in normal PvE, or in-game PvP, if you can call something in this game in-game. These guys are extremely old. They are not worth playing with, if that makes sense. You have a better unit in any of the new banners. That's how weak they are compared to the newer units. Now I know some of them are getting resurrected, etc, etc, then they are a little bit better, but this Rukia is not going to ever face off against 10th anniversary Rukia's levels of power. Ever. It's just not possible. It's never going to happen. This Ichigo as well, you're never going to get him to the power of a like true, not true Bankai, Fullbring Bankai Ichigo against Yuaba, that one on purple. You guys know which one I'm talking about. You're never going to get him to that level, ever. It's not going to happen. So if you guys want these units purely to have them, then yes, pull on them. If you don't want them, if you don't care for them for just having them, don't pull on this banner. Even if Dark Rukia looks cool, cool only gets you so far in this game. You need something strong. So yeah, rather than pulling on this and being disappointed, you know, pull on this banner and you'll be sorted. Because in this banner you have amazing units all around. Really, they're completely cracked. Okay, so now for the anniversary highlight summons. And the reason why I went off on a little bit of a rant there is the fact that last time I said, oh, resurrectables aren't good, blah blah blah. Somebody fought me in the comments saying that, oh, they are actually really good if you build them up right. Yeah, okay, they can do damage. If you build a resurrectable character to the max and have all the accessories, yeah, cool, they can do damage. Slap the same exact accessories on a newer unit. Oh, guess what? They're doing a lot more damage. So why use the old one? It makes no sense. Anyways. So, we have the anniversary highlight summons. Now, in this one, you have pretty much only free good units. Okay, so KLab. I'm in a very ranty mood tonight, and I do apologize for that. So we will try to make this as little ranty as possible, because I can rant for a very long time about that Kenpachi that is way there to the left. This one right here. I can rant the whole night about him. Literally, if you want a video that's an hour long of me ranting about him, I can do it, because they butchered him. They completely butchered this unit. Okay, but anyways, so the fillers in this banner absolutely sucks. All of them, they are completely pathetic. So realistically, the only free units you want out of this banner is Grammy, because he is completely busted. Grammy is probably still, I would say, in my opinion, of course, a stronger unit than Renji, and that's just my opinion. He has a better moveset than Renji. It's just how it is. He has all the trimmings. He can keep himself alive permanently. He has a beam attack or square that goes on for miles. He has a vortex that just decimates everything. He's literally one of the strongest characters in the game, and I would say he's still stronger than Renji. Yeah, you can argue and say, but hey, I do more damage on Renji. That's cool, but Grammy is much easier to use. He has a vortex, he has a beam attack. He can clear out whole stages with one attack. He's no effort to use whatsoever. And he can literally not die because of him having complete status immunity, status reversal, and drain on his attacks. And he's a frenzy plus free character. So yeah, it's very silly. So Grammy, definitely, like I said, is worth the pull for. I've said it every single time, this character is completely busted. 8th anniversary Ichigo, extremely powerful unit still. Not as powerful as some of the newer power units, of course, it's just obvious. However, you will not have any issues with any content in the game using him. He's extremely powerful. He has frenzy plus free. You will not die ever because he has drain on all his attacks as well. He's just incredibly powerful and very easy to use, very similar to Grammy, except his moveset sucks a little bit more because his square attack is a very short range, or first strong attack. It's not a beam like Grammy's, and he doesn't have the 80% spiritual pressure boost that Grammy has when he procs a status element. That's the only two things really holding him back from being probably the best unit on power. And then you have White. Now White is incredibly powerful. He does not have the best moveset in the game. However, he is very useful for doing content that requires you to bleed down enemies. That's very powerful because he has lacerate and he has drain on all his attacks as well. He is near damn unkillable. He has very quick animations, and nearly every single time he does an attack, he will heal to full health. He just is that strong. He has, I think his only frenzy plus 2, and he has bombardment plus 1 as well. So really extremely powerful. So out of the whole banner here, of course, these three are your cream of the crop. Now people are going to argue with me probably in the comments and say Kenpachi is extremely powerful too. Cool, he is. He can do a ludicrous amount of damage. 2 meters around him. That's it. Once he gets just a little bit of a shock or a poison, he's nearly dead. It's very dumb. He's powerful, yes, in terms of damage, but not in terms of ease of use or clearance. He's good for stuff like a epic raid, where there's only one enemy and he does not move. You know, then yeah, sure, go for it. Yeah. But when you need to clear out multiple groups of enemies, yeah, no, this guy is not it. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. If I knew how bad he was going to be, I would have not gone to step 25 to get the ticket to get him in the 9th anniversary. Because I got Grammy on my first pull. And then I got Grammy again, I think at 12 and at 17 or something like that. Because I had a 3 out of 5 Grammy. And I didn't get any Kenpachis. And I very desperately wanted him. But at that point in time, they also removed the test playing feature out of the game. Because they were revamping it and stuff like that. So we couldn't even test play them. So if I knew how bad he was going to be, I would not have pulled for him. He is literally, I used him once and that's it. I know he looks cool and everything, but not worth the orbs, man, trust me. However, if you have a brand new account, this is a very good pool for you. You will have a variety of units to use, and yes, he is not that great in terms of clearing, but he is still strong in terms of damage, so he will carry you through most content that require you to be a speed unit if you control him. If you're going to auto him, I guarantee you, if you're going to auto him through something that's rather a little bit more challenging, he's going to die, because he will get status elements on him and be killed. That's just going to happen. He can't heal himself. So yeah, unlike these three, they will not die because they cannot be electrified or whatever, and they cannot be killed because they have great movesets and actual status elements that matter. So yeah. So yeah, this banner would be good to pull on if you're a newbie, of course. Definitely with the orbs in terms of that. But I mean like a completely fresh account. If you are like 3 months into the game, yeah, no, ignore this banner pretty much, unless you need Grammy, Ichigo, and maybe White. I would say don't even pull for him really. Pull for these two if you need them. They will 100% still carry you. They are insanely powerful. But yeah, so that is it for the banner review. Really, I can't really say anything else about it. All I'm gonna say is this is in until the 22nd for some reason. So I'm gonna still recommend that you guys pull on this banner, man. I'm sorry, this banner is just too good to pass up on. The 3 new units are amazingly powerful. They cover all the bases. Nini is completely busted. She's so damn strong. Why is the thing so glitchy? Wait, hang on. Why is it so glitchy? Okay, sorry for that. Anyways, so the Burn the Witch banner that is still in for a couple of days is insanely good. Nini is incredibly powerful. Null is a little bit weaker than her. She is an ad. Macy, she's an ad, she's very strong as an ad. Then you have the Pumpkin and the Bat summons, which is also extremely powerful, well, units. This Null has a very good kit, very, very strong as well. Nini, extremely powerful too. She is a gauge character though, so you need to manage that gauge a little bit more carefully. Bolgo is a spot runner. I still think people are probably using him as a spot runner. If you don't have Meninas, Purity Meninas, the swimsuit version of her, then yeah, you would be running Bolgo probably as your... Although, what was Asken on? I think there was a new society version of Asken that's like a weird alchemist. I'm not sure what he is on, is a tribute, but if he is on Mind, then yeah, you'll be using him. But yeah, so Bolgo is still decent as a spot runner. Not the greatest, not the weakest either. This Macy still incredibly powerful, has a vortex, has very nice AoEs, has status elements, and she's kind of a monster. When she came out, she was the strongest unit on speed. Or I think at least tied for it, because Yachiru came out on speed as well around about the same time. Bruno, one of the very few melee Sparta killers in the game. Very, very powerful once you get his gauge up and working. He carried me throughout a whole lot of guild missions on my other account. So definitely worth it if you are interested in a melee Sparta killer. Then we're getting to a little bit more niche of the Burn the Witch. Christmas Null, very old character. Christmas Nini, very old character. And then the very first variant of Nini and Null. Now, they aren't exceptionally weak by any means, but they aren't exceptionally powerful either. They will carry you through a lot of things, especially Christmas Null. She still hits a little bit harder than these two, you know. But of course, I mean, these are just very good, and then these are extremely powerful. So yeah, this is still the banner I would pull on this week. The mid-month banner is an absolute disappointment. I don't know why I expected something good from them, because, well, I know why, because they did the Burn the Witch. So I expected something very good mid-month. And unfortunately, KLab once again fumbled. I don't know if it was because they had a severe cut in the staff members recently or anything like that, but I don't know, man. The quality has just took a nosedive, like not even just a slight decline. It went from good to rock bottom in literally a few weeks. So yeah, But that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this ranty video, because really I don't know what the hell KLab is doing. But it's kind of funny seeing them completely fumble what they built over the last 10 years when it's as simple as just listening to their player base, which they very clearly don't do. But yeah, so I hope you all have a fantastic Monday, or had a fantastic Monday, or having a fantastic day, regardless of when you're watching this. And yeah, I will see you all again in the next video. Thank you all again for the continuous support on the channel, and have a great day. Peace out.